So next question is Darshan. Hi, sir. After doing the CCNA, which career path will give the strong candidature in network in terms of current market requirements? So after CCNA, I would recommend you to go for CCNP, obviously, right? So CCNP is most popular certification for network engineers. You can't skip CCNP. Yes. So after CCNA, you can go for CCNP Enterprise, okay, where you are going to learn like modules like Encore, plus like you can go for an RC, plus you can go for SD-WAN, okay, and you can also go for firewalls like Palo Alto or maybe FortiGate or maybe Checkpoint, okay. So this is what you can do. Like you can start with like a combination of Encore plus Palo Alto, or you can take an RC plus FortiGate. Okay, means one course you can take from here. I would recommend Encore or an RC. SD-WAN you can do later on. SD-WAN को बाद में करना. तो पहले आप Encore या RC में से कोई भी choose कर सकते हो. So once you choose Encore or an RC, you can also choose any firewall like Palo Alto, FortiGate or Checkpoint. Okay, this is the best combination after CCNA if you want to get into networking, because like obviously you can't learn 10-20 courses simultaneously. तो आप 10 कोर्सेज एक साथ नहीं कर सकते, आपको एक या दो कोर्सेज को साथ में लेके चलना है. जैसे आप एनकोर और पोलोल्टो कर लो, और जैसे हमारा एक प्रोग्राम है नेटवर्किंग्स में, सो दैट इज CCNP, एंड लाइक पीपल गेट एनरोल फॉर पोलोल्टो, checkpoint and F5. F5 is basically a load balancer. Okay, so that combo many people are taking. Those who have done CCNA, so this is the best combo after CCNA, CCNP, Palo Alto, Checkpoint, and F5. Okay, so those who have already done. So what I recommend you go to this website, and there is a program called, like after CCNA, there is a program from networking, that is a network specialist. Okay, so guys who are listening and those who want to get into CCNA CCNP batch, so my like day after tomorrow I'll be starting a new batch CCNA CCNP. Okay, okay, so but yes, those who have already done CCNA, तो अगर आपका CCNA पहले से हो गया है तो हमारा एक ये प्रोग्राम है नेटवर्क स्पेशलिस्ट. ओके, so go to this network specialist program, and you can go for this Encore F5 load balancer. Like let me zoom in. ठीक है, यहाँ पे देख रहे हो तो Encore है इसके अंदर, F5 load balancer, Palo Alto firewall and checkpoint. So this is the best combo after CCNA. So those who have already done CCNA, and you can start your journey and become a network specialist. Okay, Darshan. So those who want to join, those who have already done CCNA and want to join this batch, okay, so you can fill your details here and we will give you information. Okay, so the link I have already shared. आनंद, कैन यू प्लीज डू नॉट स्पैम. ओके, तो एक मैसेज आप 10 बार करोगे तो मैं पिछले मैसेज को स्किप नहीं करूंगा ना, मैं उनके पहले पढ़ूंगा मैसेज. Okay, so can we show? Okay, great. So let's go for another question. Which company are you working? Anand, are you asking me? Okay. Okay, I think Amol से बात हो रही है. Okay. So does CCNA CCNP has any value, or doing various cloud certification has a very potential and a better salary? Okay, so definitely cloud is definitely good in the market today, but try to get a job in networking. Okay, and then slowly you can transition into there is a good combo which is going on in the market today, which is AWS and SD-WAN. Okay, so there is a good combo. Many companies are looking for this role, which is AWS plus SD-WAN. Okay, but the problem is, if you learn this SD-WAN and AWS, you can't learn SD-WAN directly. Okay, because you are not able to understand SD-WAN directly. So to learn SD-WAN, you need to go for CCNA, then CCNP, then you can learn SD-WAN. Right. So the total journey, if you want to get into highly paid jobs with cloud, So the combination is you can start with CCNA, CCNP, okay, and after that you can go for SD-WAN and AWS, because AWS and SD-WAN has a deadly combo right now in the market. तो अगर आप जाके पढ़ोगे, okay, and also firewall is like cherry on a cake. Firewall का demand कभी नहीं कम हो रहा अभी, because cyber security attacks are getting increased day by day. Okay, so let's see the news, what is going on in the market today. Okay, so the first news for networking, like so Palo Alto Firewall has released its new operating system, which is Palo Alto PAN 11.0 NA. This is the latest Palo Alto Firewall software, which will actually upgraded, and there are a lot of features they are coming with. Okay, so they have some kind of advanced threat protection, ATP, and they have some cloud connectivity also, that is cloud access security broker. Okay, still I need to explore these things, but yes, this is the news, first news of today. Okay, Palo Alto Firewall has released 11.0. So the second news for Okay, so the second news for today, you guys can always check for Network World. So the second news for today is like Cisco study. So network teams look to SDN. Okay, so what is SDN? That is called software defined networking. Okay, and network teams look to SDN automation to manage multi-cloud operations. So what is going on in the market? Many companies are actually deploying their devices on multi-cloud. So what is multi-cloud basically? So many companies have like yeah, remote operation we'll discuss. So many companies are using different cloud operations like AWS, Azure, GCP, Oracle. So they deploy their services on multi cloud. Okay, so multi cloud का मतलब है कि एक सर्वर को मल्टीपल जगह रख रहे हैं. उन कंपनीज को रिस्क नहीं लेना है कि मैं AWS पे क्यों रखूं सारे सर्वर अपने. ठीक है, so many companies are putting their devices on Google Cloud also, Microsoft Azure also, and Amazon Web Services also, and this combination is called multi-cloud. And if you see, the news is network team look to SDN automation to manage multi-cloud operation. Means we are looking for some kind of solution where Cisco devices can manage multi-cloud directly from SDN, kind of SDN solutions. Like if you don't know anything what I'm talking right now, just ignore. Just understand that networking plus cloud plus automation is going to be the future. Okay, but don't worry. So what is SDN? SDN is software defined networking. So I'm sure you know what is SD-WAN. Okay, so SD-WAN क्या होता है कि SD-WAN is like let me show you what is SD-WAN, what is the future of networking, and let me tell you what is currently market. Okay, so what is the current market today? Suppose if you want to configure a company network, okay, so let me show you. Yeah, so consider this is your company network. Okay, so try to understand this is your company network, and right now इसको ये करियर गाइडेंस से भी ज्यादा खतरनाक सेशन है. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are proud, those who are from India, that's one of the channel actually helping people in their career, right? So because some guys are like not going in detail about career, so we are trying our best to guide you for the career. So just hold on, what is my pen tablet name? Pen. What is this? New. Okay. Okay, so just hold on, let me change my monitor. Okay, so let me share my screen again. Yeah, I was trying to show you. Yeah, so this is the traditional, this is the current market today. Okay, or let me show you some better example. Okay, I'm in the routing folder. Okay, so current market अभी क्या चल रहा है? What is going on in the market? So you can understand this is the current market today. Yeah. Okay. So can you see this? Okay. Sorry. Uh, how to point? Yeah. This image, right? So I'm trying to be more into. Okay. आज तो यहाँ बात करते हैं. ठीक है. तो यहाँ देखोगे ना तो कंपनी में अभी क्या चल रहा है? What's going on? Okay. So what's the current market? What's going on today? So most of the companies, so what they have, like they have switches, right? So maybe they have 3 switches, 4 switches, 5 switches, or maybe 10, 20, 30. Okay. So most of all the employees in the company, तो जितने भी employees हैं company में, okay, तो वो कहाँ बैठे हैं? इस switch के नीचे बैठे हैं. Okay. All the company's employees are sitting behind this device, and this device is switch, right? So all these computers are behind switches. I'm sure you have like in your college, if you are not in company, if you are a fresher, so आपने सभी ने देखा है कि कॉलेज में कंप्यूटर्स लगे होते हैं कंप्यूटर लैब में, राइट? So if you are not from industry, maybe like you can take an example of your college university where all the computers are connected with these devices called switches, and these switches then further connected with some advanced switches. These are called core switches. Okay, so switches are connected with core switches, and then core switches are connected with the device called router. Okay, and between router and ISP, sometimes we use a firewall also. Okay, so some good companies, those who want security, they have firewall. So this is what we call now. This is the current market, and this is called networking. Okay, this is normal networking, IT networking. Okay, to learn all these, so you need to learn these courses like CCNA and CCNP and firewall. Clear everyone? ठीक है, समझ आ गया सभी को? तो ये कंपनी का नेटवर्क बनाने के लिए आपको CCNA, CCNP और फायरवॉल की नॉलेज चाहिए होती है. क्लियर हो गया अभी यहाँ पे? यस. To configure this type of design, okay, you need to learn about CCNA, CCNP and firewall. Okay, so this is the market right now. So what's going on in the market today? So now there is a trend which is called SD-WAN. Okay, so by the way, guys, those who are already networking students, okay, let me tell you, like we created a website where, like, when you get a lab access, okay, you guys can check the status of your labs on this website, that is status.nwkings.com. So अगर आपने कोई भी कोर्स लिया है हमारे नेटवर्किंग से, so because when you enroll for the course you get a lab access also, you can check all your servers here that this is a CCNA lab. So these 5 virtual servers are for CCNA labs. Okay, so this is our CCNP labs. These 3 labs are for CCNP. So 5 labs we have for CCNA servers. Okay, so we have a CCNP security data center, SD-WAN, and service provider. So whenever you join any program, okay, so sometimes if you are not able to log in, so sometimes when you are not able to log in into the website, so you can check from this website status.nwkings.com that our servers are up or not, because sometimes you can see 23 servers are already up, so there is no down. Okay, so whenever you do a lab and when you are not able to log in, you can check always without calling us, without checking with us, because there are some issues going on at back end, but our labs are 24/7 operational. Okay, you can always check. So from 3 days you can see all the servers are up for 24/7. This is the current status. Sometimes people ask us, तो कई लोगों को डाउट होता है यार ये लैब वगैरह चलती भी नहीं चलती. ठीक है, तो ये देख सकते हो आप, पिछले 3 दिन पहले ये वेबसाइट हमने बनाई है और पिछले 3 दिन में एक बार भी ये डाउन नहीं हुई है। ओके, तो ये दिखाना चाह रहा हूं मैं, 100% अप टाइम आ रहा है, 24/7 लैब एक्सेस एंड with very affordable fee in the market today if you see the labs and all. Okay, if you see the quality. Okay, so coming back to what is going on. Okay, तो अभी क्या चल रहा है? So current market is SD WAN and what is SD WAN? तो ये आज की डेट में अब ये एडवांस हो गया है. ओके, सो दिस इज लिटिल एडवांस. सो नाउ ऑल द कंपनीज आर स्टिल, यू आर हियर. ओके, स्टिल योर कंप्यूटर्स आर बिहाइंड दिस डिवाइस. Okay, so consider the same thing like core switch and the switches and all the computers are here. Okay, but consider these are your locations, like this is Delhi, this is Mumbai, this is Chennai, this is Kolkata. Okay, and this is maybe Pune, and this is like maybe Chandigarh, right? So all these are your head offices and the branches. ओके, सो नाउ यू डू नॉट हैव टू कॉन्फ़िगर ब्रांच ऑफिसेस सेपरेटली. तो आपको ब्रांच ऑफिस अब अलग अलग जगह जाके कॉन्फ़िगर नहीं करने. ओके, सो अर्लियर व्हाट वाज हैपनिंग, पहले क्या हो रहा था? सो दीज नेटवर्क इंजीनियर दे नीड टू लॉग इन इनटू दीज डिवाइसेस सेपरेटली, सेपरेटली, सेपरेटली. Okay, so if they want to manage 5-6 branch offices, so they need to configure 5-6 devices separately. Okay, one by one. Means in simple words, every location has their own brain. तो सारी लोकेशन का सबका अपना अपना दिमाग होता था. Okay, every location has a brain. Okay, that is called control plane. Okay, so every router, सभी लोकेशंस पे क्या है? एवरी लोकेशन हैज अ राउटर एंड एवरी राउटर हैज अ ब्रेन. ओके, क्लियर? So suppose if you have 100 branch offices, then how many brains you have in the market? Tell me in the comment section. If you have 100 routers in your office or 100 branch offices, then how many brains you have in your company network? Simple maths. Tell me in the chat. जब तक चैट नहीं आएगी मैं नहीं पढ़ा रहा आगे. Okay, 100. Yes. So everyone got it, right? So if you have 100 branch offices, then we have 100 brains. Okay. So currently what is going on? Like network engineers are doing repetitive task, right? तो डेली क्या हो रहा है? बार बार नेटवर्क इंजीनियर बार बार वही काम कर रहे हैं जो पिछले 10 साल से कर रहे थे, राइट? सो नेटवर्क इंजीनियर की लाइफ में कुछ ज्यादा चेंज नहीं हुआ था पिछले 10-15 साल में. Okay, so CCNA, CCNP is like 15 to 20 years old certification. Can you imagine? CCNA, CCNP 15 साल 20 साल से चल रहा है. CCNA, CCNP is like from last 15-20 years. The normally people are learning routing, switching, and firewall. Okay, so this is the base. Okay, routing, switching, and firewall is the base of any company network. But right now, what is going on? Like every location has their own brain. So what is happening now with this technology SD-WAN, that is called software defined wide area network. Software defined means we are going to manage the WAN part because all these locations are connected and these are internet or MPLS links. तो ये सारे, सपोज ये एयरटेल है जो सारे ऑफिस को आपको जोड़ रहा है. ओके, सपोज दिस इज ISP and which is helping you to connect with all offices. So now what is happening? You can manage all the locations from this location with one device that is called vManage. So vManage is a software which is installed in server. तो vManage क्या है? vManage is like a controller. Basically, it's a controller. It's a brain of all the devices. So now if you have 100 offices, if you have 100 routers, okay, so these are called vEdge now. Routers are known as now vEdge. So because 100 routers has how many brains? 100 brains, right? But 100 V edges has one brain and that brain is called controller. ठीक है, तो सारों का एक ही भगवान है यहाँ पे. ओके, सबका मालिक एक है यहाँ पे, वी मैनेज. ओके, so V manage is the main controller of entire company network. So what is happening now? So these controllers V manage company is not deploying in their office. तो कंपनी अपने ऑफिस में इसको दिल्ली में नहीं डाल रही है, मुंबई में इसको नहीं रख रहे हैं. वी विल नॉट बी गोइंग टू ऐड दिस वी मैनेज इन द कंपनी नेटवर्क. So we are going to add this V manage in the cloud. And this is the news for today. Network teams look to SDN automation to manage multi-cloud operations, because we are going to manage the entire company network, like mostly the advanced devices in the cloud. Okay, clear? So you can see what is SD. So SDN is a technology. So SDN जो सुना है ना आपने, SDN. So in SDN, Cisco is SD-WAN. Okay, this is for wide area network when you have multiple branches, offices, and for their LAN network, they have SD access. So this is for their LAN network. If you want to automate your company LAN network, local area network, that is SD access, SD-WAN. And for data centers, they have Cisco ACI. Okay, so these are, I'm talking about Cisco solutions. अभी जो हम बात कर रहे हैं, all these are Cisco solutions. Okay, so different companies have different solutions. Like in Juniper, like if you talk about Juniper, so Juniper has some different methods which are like Contrail and all. Okay, so VMware has also some kind of solution which is like NSX and all. Okay, so mostly all the companies are working on their controllers, and some open source controller are also getting very popular in the market. Okay, so open source softwares are also getting more popular in the market. So now you got the point. Like if you, what is going to be the future for networking? Still people need to learn CCNA, because CCNA will help you to understand networking, right? So CCNP will help you to understand OSPF, BGP, MPLS, DMVPN. Okay, so you need to learn about Wi-Fi here, multicast here, automation also. Okay, so there are a lot of technologies you learn in CCNP, Encore plus NRC both. Okay, so do you think you can ignore these topics? Do you think you should, like, you will be going to ignore multicast? No, multicast is very important for companies, right? So MPLS is the base of SD-WAN. SD-WAN अगर आप करना चाहते हो, if you, because what is the future, like AWS, SD-WAN, okay, cloud security. Okay, so these are going to be the future for network engineers. And like DevNet. Okay, so those who don't know about DevNet, so Python for network engineers, kind of. So these are like some kind of advanced technologies for network engineers. So definitely, so the question was like, what CCNA, CCNP is in demand or not? Definitely, CCNA, CCNP is like definitely going to stay for next 20 years more. Okay, let's not exaggerate. Let's at least for 10-15 years, CCNA, CCNP will not go from market, because CCNA will help you to understand networking. CCNP will help you to understand the network protocols. And based on this foundation only, all the latest technologies are working, like SD-WAN, working on MPLS and internet. Okay, MPLS, to learn MPLS, you need to learn about OSPF, BGP, because MPLS you can't deploy without BGP and OSPF. Okay, so those who already know MPLS, they understand what I'm talking about. तो अभी ये क्या होता है ना, कई बार ब्रो साइंस होती है, जैसे जिम में देखा होगा ना आप, लाइक सपोज यू वांट टू स्टार्ट डूइंग जिम, राइट? So there are many people who talk rubbish about gym, right? If you leave gym, your skin will be loosen, right? A kind of. So there are a lot of myths in the market. There are a lot of myths, and people, those who are not from industry, they are only talking about rubbish things. Okay, that networking has no future. उन्होंने खुद ही नेटवर्किंग में जिंदगी में काम करा हो तो पता हो. ठीक है, मैं सच बोलूंगा, कड़वा है, सॉरी गाइस, जो ज्ञान पेल रहे हैं कुछ लोग. पहले खुद तो इंडस्ट्री में काम कर लो अच्छे से, तभी ज्ञान देना लोगों को. ठीक है, So there are many people, okay, so those who just talk about just within 1 year, 2 year experience, they tell about, they judge a like a particular field because they are not from industry. They will talk about anything, right? So stay away from these guys, because if you love this technology, if you love networking, go for networking, guys. Go for it. If you love, if you will love cybersecurity, don't listen to anyone. Just start learning, because most of you waste a lot of time in just about other people judgment. बिकॉज आपको ये चाहिए कि सामने वाला बोलेगा ना भाई बहुत तगड़ी वैल्यू है इसकी, when the other person will say yeah this is in like this technology is in so much demand, do you think then only you will start your career? Tell me. You already know networking, cyber, don't you think networking is okay? Tell me honestly, from last 5 years or 10 years, networking internet is increasing or going down? Tell me, it is decreasing or increasing? So tell me, if network, if a lot of people are connecting to internet, okay, so India is the most big country now for internet consumption. Okay, countries in internet consumption. Okay, just go and search in Google when somebody tell you something. Okay, कि किसका डिमांड हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है. Okay, just go and check about the consumption of internet. This is like 2018. China was on the top, and I'm sure in 2022, like India or maybe some other, like I'm sure like India has already taken up the market इन द डेटा कंजप्शन. ठीक है, तो जो डेटा, ओके, सो चाइना भी अभी भी आगे है. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, हरा देंगे. ठीक है, चिंग चैंग चुंग, वी विल बीट यू. Okay, so India is like 658. US is also going good, right? But yes, we should invest in watching good content rather than. I hope you understand. Okay, so cloud and NetOps. What is this cloud and NetOps? Okay, cloud operations. So cloud operations. So cloud operation and network operation, NetOps means network operation. So roughly 65% of network operation teams currently deploy and manage their cloud access network for providing user access to cloud in a house. Okay, at the same time, 41% deploy and manage cloud provider connectivity in a house. So basically, what is going on in the market? Like many companies are moving and deploying their cloud operations. But don't you feel like okay cloud will eat networking? This is so rubbish thing. ओके, सो बहुत लोग बोल रहे हैं कि क्लाउड ने नेटवर्किंग खत्म कर दी. कोई आ जाओ मेरे साथ जूम पे, बताओ कैसे खत्म करी. लॉजिक से बताओ कैसे खत्म होगी. ओके, तो पहले आपको पूरा बेस समझना होगा. ओके, सो विद लाइक मेनी पीपल जस्ट टॉक इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. ओके, like cloud is going to kill networking. How? Tell me. Do you know what is cloud basically? First of all, what is cloud? Is this you are talking about? This is cloud? No. So cloud is the data center, man. What is cloud? Cloud is data center. Still big devices are connected. All the switches, routers are also connected. But what is this cloud? Cloud is basically data center. So earlier you were deploying a server in your office. Okay, so this is your office. So पहले ऑफिस में सर्वर आपके ऑफिस में रखा था. Earlier the server was in your office, but now this server is going in the cloud. So you are managing your application in the cloud. Okay, you are managing your application, you are managing your kind of CRM software, account software in the cloud. Okay, so when the servers will move, okay, let's consider आपकी कंपनी के जितने भी सर्वर हैं सारे ऑफिस क्लाउड में चले गए हैं. ओके, ऑल द कंपनी सर्वर्स आर मूव टू क्लाउड. ओके, टेल मी, बट स्टिल यू आर गोइंग टू स्टे इन योर कंपनी, राइट? आप तो अपनी कंपनी में ही काम करने वाले हो या नहीं? Okay, so still you are going to be, all the users are going to be in your company only, yes or no? Switches are then again going to connect with the switches, then routers, and then firewalls, right? And then this firewall is going to connect with the firewall in your cloud, because you will deploy a firewall in the cloud, and between these firewall you are going to create a tunnel. And this is how you are going to connect your office with the cloud. एंड दिस टाइप ऑफ कनेक्टिविटी इज कॉल्ड हाइब्रिड क्लाउड. जाके पढ़ो जो ज्ञान दे रहे हैं. नेटवर्किंग खत्म हो रहा है. आज मैं गुस्से में हूँ, कुछ बहुत दिनों से हो रहा है ये. ओके, कि ये हो गया वो हो गया, पता सता है नहीं कईयों को. ओके, ये क्या है हाइब्रिड क्लाउड, जाके पढ़ो. दिस इज द मार्केट ट्रेंड राइट नाउ, दिस इज गोइंग ऑन. Okay, this is going on in the whole world today. What is hybrid cloud? So hybrid cloud is like connecting your office with the, like your office network. Okay, this is your traditional infra, this is your company network, which is called traditional infra. This is your cloud. Okay, public and private. So you will keep your private servers in the private cloud, and you will keep your public servers in the public cloud. Okay, so this technology or this type of model is hybrid. For next 10 years, this is going to be the future. Okay, hybrid cloud and multi cloud. So hybrid and multi cloud both are going to be stay for next like decades. Okay, but to deploy all this, tell me how your office is going to connect with the cloud. आपका जो ऑफिस है. ओके, so what you will do after learning CCNA, CCNP, firewall, all these things. Okay, so you will be deploying like Palo Alto, IPsec, AWS. Okay, suppose you know Palo Alto. ओके, तो अगर आप, मैं अब अज्यूम कर रहा हूं कि आपने Palo Alto firewall सीख लिया. Okay, so now this is a diagram where you are going to connect a Palo Alto firewall with AWS. Okay, so what is this technology? This is your server Linux, and this is in AWS, and this is your Palo Alto firewall in Office. Okay, and this is your users. These are your employees. So what is going to happen? The company firewall is going to create a tunnel with AWS, so that these users will be able to access the Linux machine with a private IP, because this tunnel is like your private tunnel. Okay, तो अभी क्या है समझो, अगर आप डायरेक्ट एडब्ल्यूएस सीख लो, सपोज यू स्टार्ट लर्निंग एडब्ल्यूएस डायरेक्टली, यू आर ओनली एबल टू डिप्लॉय दिस मशीन. तो अगर आप सिर्फ एडब्ल्यूएस सीखते हो तो क्या होगा, आप ये सिर्फ लाइनक्स मशीन यहाँ पे बनाना सीखोगे, इसके अलावा आपको कुछ नहीं आता होगा. अगर आप एडब्ल्यूएस सीखते हो तो आप क्या करोगे, बस लाइनक्स को इंस्टॉल करना आता आपको, इसके अलावा आपको कुछ नहीं आता, क्योंकि एडब्ल्यूएस एक सिर्फ सॉफ्टवेयर है. एडब्ल्यूएस इज लाइक ए प्लेटफॉर्म. When you learn AWS, it means you just know how to deploy the Linux machine. That's it. But you can't configure a VPN tunnel. You can't deploy a Palo Alto firewall in AWS. You can't able to create or connect the LAN office with the server in cloud, because this type of network is called hybrid cloud. Okay, and to learn hybrid cloud, still people need CCNA, CCNP, firewall, SD-WAN, and after that they should go for AWS. So this is how you can move into hybrid cloud. Okay, so this is the logic, and this is the honest answer. Trust me, ये सच है. जाके LinkedIn में बहुत लोग हैं. Okay, so take a guidance from any people if you trust them, right? Go and check with guys in LinkedIn, and if they are from market, they are network engineers in good companies. Okay, okay, so coming back to your doubts. Okay, recession in IT industry, will it affect network engineer jobs? Harshad, see, don't be like sorry if I say wrong things, but don't be mediocre. Okay, don't feel like recession will kill your job. Okay, so if you have a talent, if you have a skill, then why company will fire you? जॉब जाने का डर उन्हीं को लगता है जो बैठे हैं, जिन्होंने 5 साल से कुछ नहीं सीखा, बैठे हैं बस सैलरी ले रहे हैं. Okay, so if you are good in skills, you will never think about these things, that recession will kill my job. Okay, so that is just a thought of an average guy. Don't be an average guy. This is like, we only got one life, we need to be live with excellence, right? So don't think about these things. This is my opinion, rest your choice. Okay, so one somebody saying Vinay Vashisht, knowing AWS, you must have a knowledge of Linux. No, Vinay, it's not like that. If you have basic knowledge of Linux, just basic, then you are able to learn AWS. Akshay, what skills I should learn in network for next 10 years? Akshay, I can't see future right now. Sorry. Okay, because maybe we will go to Mars in next 5 years, right? So I can't tell you what will be the next 10 years. I can tell you next 1 or 2 years that you can go for CCNA, CCNP, firewall, SD-WAN, AWS. So these are going to be definitely going to help you in your career. Okay. Learning OpenStack is worthwhile along with DevNet skills. Yes, Jitender, definitely it's a good thing. And you can't learn DevNet properly if you are not good at OpenStack, Ansible, Python, right? So it's a part of DevNet only, OpenStack. Arjun, my CCNA certificate got expire. Okay, you can go directly for CCNP exam. Okay, you do not have to pass CCNA again, Arjun. आप CCNP में जाके okay go to for like CCNP and directly give CCNP. Do not give CCNA exam now. Let's go for further advanced level. Is it okay to learn Kubernetes? Yes, definitely go for it. Okay, you need to learn Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform. It's a combination of multiple things. How to reach package in IT around 15 to 20 lakhs in how many years, विनय? कितने साल में पहुंच पूछ रहे हो? Punter, I have already given the information how to get into hybrid cloud. So if anyone think cloud is eating network, doing the start and learn NSXT, which is VMware product to build private cloud, is on premises network is growing in. Yeah, Neeraj, we already teaching VMware. Okay, NSX is a good product, but still it's very costly. Many companies will not go for going to build their own private networks. Okay, many companies will not build their private networks. They will still prefer some vendors to deploy their private networks. Okay, but yes, NSX is a good thing. Sir, but cloud computing is tremendously increasing and there is a lot of scope. तो कर लो भाई जिसको scope नजर आ रहा है. Okay, go for it. Okay, without knowing basic, learn AWS. Let's see how many of you will get a highly paid job. Still, you need to come back and you need to see AWS is very big. I'm talking specifically to the network domain right now. Yes, this is the right answer. Jitender, networking is the backbone of all emerging technology. Yes, correct. This is what I'm trying to explain. So currently I'm working as a NOC engineer in Airtel in hardware team. What should be best path to follow for better future? Mohit, if you want to get into networking only, okay, so I have already recommended you can start with these programs. Okay, so you can go for like CCNA and CCNP, and then you can go for firewall. Okay, by the way, guys, if you want to join my batch, which is like day after tomorrow, okay, so what I recommend you, those who are really interested in my batch, okay, so we will be going to do a YouTube demo class also on 19. Okay, that's Saturday, Sunday, 9:30 p.m. India timing. ओके तो अगर किसी को YouTube पे देखना है वो डेमो सेशन तो YouTube पे देख लो बट इफ यू एनीबडी वांट्स टू जॉइन माय बैच okay that is like tech engineer what I recommend you like that. Okay, so this is my like networking's WhatsApp number. Okay, so you can directly, I'm not asking you to fill a form and all. If you are really interested to join my batch, okay, I'm directly sending a WhatsApp link. Okay, because I think I already got 70 people in my batch. Okay, so we will go up to like 90 to 100 maximum. Okay, 100. Okay, rest depends because we can't stop anyone to learn, right? So those who want to join, okay, so this is the link. So this batch is going to run for around 4 months. I'll be teaching CCNA and CCNP NRC, and these combo. This is a weekend batch. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, and the timing is 9:30 India timing. Okay, रात को है ये batch 9:30, and this is like a mix, like if you okay with English and Hindi, like both can join these batches because I know how to mix both the languages. Okay, पता है मुझे कैसे mix करना है दोनों language को, तो हिंदी English में आप आ सकते हो, but yes, consider many international student also join my batches, so it's not going to be purely Hindi, but because interviews are still going to be in English only. But don't that's if you are able to understand today's session, if you love what I'm talking, what I'm saying right now, and this is not a batch, basically I'm sharing my around 11 12 years of experience. Okay, do not consider this is a batch, so consider that someone has around 11 years of experience sharing his knowledge with you all in next 4 months. ओके, तो अगर आप चाहते हो कि वो 10-11 साल जो सीखा है मैंने, like I can't explain right within 1 day or 2 days. So within 4 months, I'll be giving my best knowledge to all of you, those who joining this batch. Okay. So this is going to be 9:30 p.m. to around 12. Okay, in night, book only Saturday, Sunday, and in Monday to Friday, I'll be giving you some extra content. Okay, where it will help you to understand networking in more detail. Okay, current batch is going on and they are learning a lot. Let me show you what we have covered. Okay, and how we create notes, everything. Okay, अगर आपने ऑलरेडी सोचा है कि मुझे नेटवर्क इंजीनियर में जाना है, तो ट्रस्ट मी, इससे बेस्ट बैच मार्केट में नहीं है आज की डेट में। ये मैं मेरा बैच मैं इसलिए नहीं बोल रहा, मुझे पता है मैं कितने दिल से पढ़ा रहा हूँ इसको। ठीक है, सो जो दिल से पढ़ा रहा है, और इफ द पर्सन इज टीचिंग फ्रॉम हिज हार्ट एंड ऑल्सो फ्रॉम हिज ब्रेन ऑब्वियसली, एंड गिविंग हिज अराउंड 11 years of experience in next 4 months, so that you will be able to understand CCNA CCNP very well. So this is what we are learning. Okay, so these are the notes. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, this is how we start. Okay, we start from very basic network basic, router basic, static routing, default routing, how to configure a router. We will give all the nodes. Okay, we will give some packet tracer and also EVNG labs also, how to configure. Means we will go from very basic, and we will also learn TAC engineer. This is the additional thing. If you guys want to get into TAC, okay, TAC is like highly paid jobs in market today. Okay, technical assistance center. Okay, we will be covering all these, like what is ARP in detail. Okay, what is MAC address, Ethernet frame formats, all these things, all the PPTs, everything will be shared with all of you. Okay, so that you are able to clear the jobs. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so you can see this is the Ethernet format, and this is what already we have trained. Nobody train this thing, nobody train these things in CCNA CCNP, and this is why we customized our program. तो हमने कोर्स कंटेंट को मॉडिफाई किया है, और हमने इसके अंदर टैग की चीजें डाली हैं. ओके, BGP, all these notes, everything. Okay, so almost good amount of content will be shared with all of you. So I do not have a regular batch because you are not able to cope up with me. मैं रेगुलर बैच में आप मेरी स्पीड मैच नहीं कर पाओगे, पीछे रह जाओगे. सो इट्स बेटर टू लर्न ऑन वीकेंड्स, so that you will be able to learn properly. You can always in the learning mode, because Monday to Friday you will be doing a lot of practice, right? So we will learn TCP, we will learn IP header, we will learn trace route. Okay, trace route और ICMP को बहुत डिटेल में हम पढ़ते हैं. ये वो वाला CCNA बैच नहीं है जो आपने शायद 5-7 साल पहले करा था. Okay, so this is a combo. So this is the best batch if you want to revise your CCNA and want to go for CCNA, CCNP both. Okay, so you are just one step away. Okay, I have already shared, like in YouTube, like I have already shared a WhatsApp number. So there is a comment. Let me pin this comment. Yes, we will give you English classes also. Okay, तो जिनका अंग्रेजी खराब है ना, थोड़ा नहीं बहुत ज्यादा भी खराब है, तो आपको नेटवर्किंग्स में मॉर्निंग और इवनिंग दोनों टाइम इंग्लिश के क्लासेस फ्री मिलते हैं, ताकि आप लोग इंटरव्यू क्लियर कर पाओ। क्योंकि ये हमें भी पता है, बिना अंग्रेजी के तुम इंटरव्यू नहीं कर पाओगे क्लियर। और ये आपको भी पता है, क्योंकि अभी तक 10 इंटरव्यू में से 9 आपके इसलिए रिजेक्ट हुए हैं कई लोगों के, क्योंकि कॉम स्किल्स का इशू था। ओके, सो यू नीड टू वर्क ऑन योर टेक स्किल्स एंड कॉम स्किल्स बोथ, देन ओनली यू विल बी एबल टू लर्न एंड ग्रो। ओके, so the fee structure you can WhatsApp. Okay, but yes, it's on very good pricing. It's like the normal ones what people are, but yes, the best part here, we will be going to additionally give you the stack interview preparation. We will learn all the CCNA topics, mostly VLAN, CDP, spanning tree protocol, ether channel, DHCP, NAT, ACL. Okay, we will be sharing all the notes. Okay, so some guides also. Okay, so rest I can't show you everything because it's a top secret of networkings. Like KFC never share their recipe, okay, or McDonald's. So there are some advanced things which will be shared with you. So it's like kind of tag kind of things. Okay, so the best thing, like we will give you like handwritten notes normally. Okay, so not just PPTs every time. It's like you will be getting handwritten notes also. And also, once you complete your course, you will be getting this kind of a certificate. On that certificate, we have already written that you are learning directly from industry engineers. Okay, the course certificate is just to boost you, but it's just a piece of paper, right? Without knowledge, a certificate is a piece of paper. But yes, we will be giving you certificate also for course completion. एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट, यू विल बी गेटिंग द लैब एक्सेस एज वेल। तो आप लोगों को लैब एक्सेस भी मिलता है, जिसके अंदर आप लॉग इन करो, आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, अपने लैपटॉप में लॉग इन करो, लैब ओपन करो, ठीक है, और जो भी डिवाइसेस आपको दिख रहे हैं वो सारे लैब पे आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो। जैसे ये लैब है, ओके, पूरी की पूरी। और सिर्फ नेटवर्किंग्स में आपको इतनी लैब मिलती है, ये सीसीएनए सीसीएनपी की हैं। यहाँ पे मेरे ख्याल से 100 से 150 से ज्यादा लैब्स हैं, और छोटी लैब से लेके बड़ी बड़ी लैब्स भी हैं। ठीक है, तो 3 राउटर भी हैं, 10 भी हैं, 50 भी हैं, बहुत सारी बड़ी बड़ी लैब्स हैं यहाँ पे। ओके, तो आपको लैब ओपन करना है, जस्ट यू नीड टू ओपन द लैब बिकॉज यू गेट अराउंड 100 प्लस लैब्स फॉर CCNA CCNP, and you just need to turn on the devices. Okay, and boom, within just 1 second all the devices are up, and you can just open and click on the device, and the console is ready. Okay, so let's change the device name, like no. So all this configuration, what is this? Command line interface. तो राउटर को ऐसी कॉन्फ़िगर करना पड़ता है, जिनको नेटवर्किंग में आना है उनको बता रहा हूं। Yes, yes, definitely. Shubham, I would recommend you to do not share here anything. Okay, so enable. Okay, config T host name, and you can see we can change the device name. Okay, so you need to be very good at your foundation level. ठीक है, तो फाउंडेशन में आपको बहुत अच्छे से, मतलब बहुत स्ट्रांग होना है। ओके, यू नीड टू वर्क, एंड रेस्ट वी आर एक्चुअली, आई एम जस्ट, I do not want to announce right now, but networking has tie up with some recruiter company now. Okay, पहले हम थोड़ा बहुत प्लेसमेंट में लोगों को, because I believe if you are good at technical, okay, if you are good at technical, if you are good at, like you are good in com skills, okay, and if your resume is good, like you are done, you will definitely get a job. Okay, but you still need a little bit patience if you are a fresher. तो फ्रेशर को 2-4 महीने लग जाते हैं अच्छी जॉब लगने के लिए। ओके, ओके, सो विद दीज थिंग्स, okay, you will definitely get a good salary, around you can get up to 3 to 5 lakhs. Okay, so initially, because you are learning CCNA CCNP, and maybe if after that you have to learn firewall also. Which was CCNA is still important anymore, and he showed mirror to us to keep quiet for next 10 years at least. सीख तो कोई भी लेता है, but दिल से सीखना सबसे बात है। Thank you, thank you. ओके, देखो, एवरेज मत बनो। आप लोगों ने, बहुत लोगों ने सीसीएनए सीसीएनपी आज से पहले किया होगा। ओके, बट एक होता है कोर्स करना, एक होता है एक्चुअल में करना। ओके, देर इज अ डिफरेंस। Okay, that you have enrolled for the course, that you have done course, and actually you have understood the course very well. So networking's focus in actually helping people so that they understand and complete the course properly. Okay, so this is what we are doing. Okay, so we will give you, because why we are creating lab. So we are creating lab so that you do not waste your time. You do not install a lot of software, just make your laptop like a garage, right? So you just need to focus on skills. क्योंकि इंटरव्यू में कोई आपसे ये नहीं पूछ रहा है कि GNS3 कैसे इंस्टॉल किया है, कोई नहीं आपसे पूछ रहा है इवेंजी कैसे इंस्टॉल किया है। आप अपने काम से काम रखो, ये वो बात है ना। यू नीड टू फोकस ऑन स्किल्स, नॉट ऑन द सॉफ्टवेयर्स। Like people spend 40% of their time in just installing EVNG, in downloading data from torrents. You just wasting around 40-50% of time in doing these things. But when you go for interviews, you actually come to know that I need to focus on OSPF, I need to focus on BGP, OSPF. What you will do, just buying a lot of Udemy courses and not using those courses. Okay, so live training help you to understand the concept very well, and whenever you have a doubt, you will actually able to ask these doubts also, right? So that's the thing. And so all the notes, like, we can share in PDF after the course. You will get a video recordings also if you miss a class. So it's a very good platform. We built this platform from like very like from last 9-10 years. We are doing hard work for networkings. Okay, and now it's up to you. Okay, try to at least what I recommend you. Okay, let me tell you something which is like very basic thing to ask. ओके, तो अगर आपको सिर्फ टेस्ट करना, हम पढ़ाते कैसे है ना, मैं आपको एक टेस्ट करने के लिए, मैं ज्यादा नहीं, बहुत महंगा चीज नहीं दे रहा हूं आपको। आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू, ओके, 100 रुपीज कोर्स। अगर जिसको भी बैच लेना है ना 2-4 दिन में, मैं आपको क्या बोलता हूं कि ये 5 दिन का नेटवर्क फंडामेंटल का कोर्स है। ओके, बाय दिस कोर्स, दिस इज जस्ट $2, अराउंड 100 रुपीज। ओके, तो 5 दिन में यहां पर आपको नेटवर्क बेसिक आ जाएंगे। जस्ट क्लिक हियर। ओके, विद इन, वाई वी आर टेकिंग 100 रुपीज, बिकॉज एटलीस्ट यू वैल्यू इट। अगर मैं इसको फ्री में दे दूंगा, कोई वैल्यू नहीं करेगा, कोई नहीं देखेगा। तो 100 रुपया बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है, इतने की तुम कुल्फी खा जाते हो। ठीक है, सो गेट दिस कोर्स, दिस इज नेटवर्क फंडामेंटल्स। इफ यू वांट टू सी हाउ आई टीच, this is like 5 days fundamental course to understand network basics. So start with from here. Okay, and when you trust, when you feel like अंदर से मजा आ रहा है पढ़ने का, okay, when you feel like yes, it's going to help in my career, then definitely enroll for the big course. Okay, enroll for the big combo. Okay, that is my network engineer program. So on 19th we will be, like, day after tomorrow, I'll be taking a demo class. You guys can come on YouTube. Okay, but after 19 we will be starting this batch officially. I think after 1 week you will get 1 week. 19 plus 7, right? 25 or 26, or maybe from the December. Okay, I'm not sure about the date, but 19 is like a demo orientation class. Okay, we will discuss what course content, what syllabus we are going to learn. Okay, what all things we will be giving you. Yeah, Santvir, you can definitely convert into IP domain, but you need to learn a lot of things, just to let you know, because we have many people in transmission, those have already 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs package. Okay, so what they did CCNA, CCNP, and after that they moved into some guys data center, like CCNP data center. Okay, and CCNP data center, SD-WAN, okay, and Python kind of stuff. So these things they have learned. Okay, means it's like a combo. You need to build a combo for you, and this is how you are going to get into IP domain. Kunal, MCSA, you have done from networkings and you did Azure 104. Should I go for DevOps or is it good for future? Yeah, definitely, Kunal. DevOps से भी पहले like there are certifications like Azure 500 and 700. आप वो कर लो पहले. Okay, so cloud security में जाओ अभी DevOps को थोड़ा होल्ड करो. कुणाल पाटिल. Is it a Discord group? How to ask question later if okay. So we do not have a Discord. Basically, we have our private server. Okay, that is like kind of a software like okay, where we have NK premium access. This is a lifetime access to all of you, and we have a lot of people here. Those who like these are from last 1 or 2 3 batches. Okay, so these people are asking all the doubts here. Okay, so they keep discussing with each other and I also reply them. Okay, but mostly people help each other, and whenever you have a doubt, and if like you can ask in live batch also. Okay, so we have all the discussion portals where people ask about CCNA, CCNP, firewalls. Okay, so these are the labs what we are giving. Already uploaded. He's asking about OSPF Sunday class. We have already uploaded. Okay. So what is the fee for Jatin? Like if you, I recommend you all like to join this network fundamental basic. Okay, and check the knowledge here. Okay, so network fundamental में आप enroll करो अभी. Okay, so this is just 100 rupees course. It's very less. This because this is like a trial where you will get to know about all the basics of network fundamental. Okay, so once you enroll for this, continue. Okay, so you can see. Okay, these are the videos. Okay, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and a resume template also you will get so that you can build your resume. ओके एक रिज्यूमे का एक टेम्पलेट है इसके अंदर. ओके वो भी आप बना सकते हो अपना रिज्यूमे अगर आता है आपको थोड़ा बहुत. ओके सो दिस कोर्स आल्सो गिव्स यू हिंदी कोर्स आल्सो. सो आप हिंदी में भी ले सकते हो इस कोर्स को. ओके सो ऐसे करके एंड देन यू कैन कॉन्टेक्ट माई टीम. ओके जस्ट गो टू दिस वेबसाइट अगेन. Okay, and you can see in the contact us button. So once you want to join the full batch, you can fill this form for the new admissions. Okay, so first step to join network fundamentals and try to complete this course in next 2 3 days, and before first week of December you can join my batch. Krishna, I'm not taking CCNA only. I'm taking a combination of CCNA, CCNP. So it will take 4 months. But yes, if you join CCNA, because many other trainers, engineers are taking batches at networkings. So CCNA weekend will take around 2 months, 2 to 3 months. Okay, but if you are taking my batch, CCNA, CCNP, and RC, okay, so July, August, September, October, November. So it will take around 5 months maximum. So I'll take around 4 to 5 months. So this batch I am starting after July. तो ये बैच मेरा अब जुलाई के बाद आ रहा है. ओके तो एक्चुअल में अगर आपको सीखना है तो आप कर सकते हो बिकॉज नेक्स्ट बैच आई बी सो दिस बैच स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 19th. Okay, but we will take admissions till 1 December maybe. Yeah. Okay, but my next batch will come after November, December, Jan. Okay, so it will come in March maybe. तो अगर आप मार्च तक वेट कर सकते हो तो मार्च में कर लो. ओके और those who actually want to start, because most of you have a plan to new resolution for next year, right? Most of you. So this batch is good. We will start slowly and we will be going to complete this batch by like March. Okay, so either you start in March or either you complete by March. That option up to you. Okay, तो या तो मार्च तक कंप्लीट कर लो ये चीजें या मार्च में ही शुरू कर लेना. ओके या हर्षमोहन, आई कैन सी राइट नाउ आई एम सिस्टम इंजीनियर. हाउ कैन आई ग्रो इन फ्यूचर? हाउ शुड आई नो? Because you just mentioned that you are a system engineer, But system engineer are of two types. Some guys configure Windows servers, some guys configure Linux servers. You need to tell me properly what you have done. Sir, I am non-technical. CTC 6.5 lakh hai. Want to move IT, move job and salary. Done BCA, 6 year experience in mechanical. अनुज, अगर आपको आईटी में आना है 6.5 मिल तो जाएगा, बट थोड़ा मुश्किल है एकदम। मतलब ऑलरेडी आप मैकेनिकल में हो, तो मुझे लगता है कि यार आप नेटवर्किंग में क्यों आ रहे हो, मुझे तो पहले ये डाउट हो रहा है कि ओके। बट स्टिल अगर आपको आईटी में आना है तो आ सकते हो, बट मैकेनिकल में भी बहुत स्कोप है। ट्राई टू गेट इनटू ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री। ओके, डोंट डू नॉट जस्ट फॉल इनटू आईटी, राइट? इफ एवरीवन विल कम इन आईटी, हु विल बिल्ड मशीन्स, राइट? तो मैकेनिकल में भी बहुत हाईली पेड कंपनीज है। आप मैकेनिकल के किसी अच्छे टीचर से गाइडेंस लो। मैं मैकेनिकल का नहीं हूं, बट आई नो लाइक माय फ्रेंड्स इन मैकेनिकल आर गेटिंग आल्सो 15 lakhs 20 lakh सैलरीज इन इंडिया। ओके, तो आपको आईटी में आने की जरूरत नहीं अच्छी सैलरी के लिए। आप मैकेनिकल सिविल में भी अच्छी सैलरीज मिलती हैं। बस आपको सही तरीके से सही टीचर ढूंढने हैं, ठीक है? आईटी नेटवर्किंग वालों ने तो ढूंढ लिया मेरे को। Okay, I have done CCNA, but please suggest me which domain would be better in Azure. Okay, Parveen, like CCNA और Azure का आसपास भी कोई कॉम्बिनेशन नहीं है। ओके, व्हाट यू एग्जैक्टली वांट टू डू, आई डू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड। CCNA अलग है, Azure अलग है। ओके, तो आप Azure में जाना चाह रहे हो? व्हाट काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन यू हैव? Akshay Durgapal. Okay. Akshay is asking like many people are talking about, okay, just study Docker, cloud automation, Kubernetes. Okay, तो जो लोग कह रहे हैं उनसे पूछो आपने जॉब करी है अभी तक इसमें? Okay, many people who are talking about Docker, cloud automation, they are already experienced professional. Freshers are not going in Docker, cloud automation. Okay, please try to check yourself what kind of people are talking about Docker, cloud automation, and Kubernetes and Python. Okay, so if you are talking about DevOps, so definitely DevOps is a good thing. Freshers can also start, but you should be very good at programming, at least not very highly much in programming, but you should have a very good level in programming. Okay, Shubham Verma, can we reach up to 12 to 15 lakhs in CCNA, CCNP? See, CCNA, CCNP ना सिर्फ अकेला काफी नहीं आज की डेट में 12 से 15 के लिए। ओके, टू रीच दिस 12 to 15 lakh salary. Okay, so CCNA, CCNP, and you just add few things here like firewall. Okay, but अगर आप अभी 3 पे हो, okay, if you are on 3 lakh CTC, you can't jump directly to 15 lakhs because salary increases based on experience and based on your previous salary. समझ रहे हो? आप दुनिया का कोई भी कोर्स कर लो, 50 लाख का पैकेज कोई नहीं देने वाला शुरू में, 15 लाख का। ओके, इट विल टेक टाइम, बट राइट टाइम, राइट स्किल्स इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। राइट skill set, right time. Okay, so basically suppose you are a fresher. Okay, let me create a journey. Suppose you are a fresher, suppose you join my batch CCNA, CCNP, and people usually get, I have seen people get 4 to 5 lakhs easily. Okay, so let's consider even in the worst case you got 3 lakhs package. Okay, 3 to 5 lakhs let's call. So after my batch, once you get 3 to 5, okay, so already those who are already in 3 to 5, definitely they will be getting a boost. अगर आपका 3 से 5 ऑलरेडी है तो हो सकता है like you can go up to like 5 to 8. Okay, that depends on your previous salary. Okay, for freshers can start after this batch like 3 to 5, and those who already on 3 4 they will get 5 to 7. Those who already on 5 to 7 they will also get a boost. तो जितने भी लोग हैं लाइक 30-40%, 50% एक्सपेक्ट कर लो कि बढ़ेगा ही सैलरी। ओके, बिकॉज यू आर लर्निंग द न्यू थिंग्स, एंड वंस यू लर्न लाइक CCNA, CCNP, firewall, okay, so initially maybe in the first year you are getting maybe 3 to 4 lakhs. Okay, so second year when you change your company And maybe at that time in the second year, you have learned SD-WAN, you have learned some additional technologies, like maybe you have learned DevNet, basic DevNet. Okay. And you can try to get into a different job, and maybe you will get around maybe 6 to 8. Okay. Let's call like 7 to 8 also. Right. In the third year, you can plan for much more things, right? So you can plan for, like, after SD-WAN, you can learn AWS. Okay. You can learn about AWS network specialist. Okay. Okay. So this is like, okay. And after that, you may also get a hike also if you change your job. Okay. So maybe you get an around 10 to, so this is how within 2, 3 years, you will be able to go to 10 to 12 lakhs. This is the plan. Okay. And if you just learn these things and you do not learn SD-WAN DevNet, if you do not learn AWS network specialist, still you are able to go to 10 to 12. But the problem, अगर आप सिर्फ ये भी कर लोगे, 3, 4 साल में 10, 12 तक पहुंचने के बहुत ज्यादा चांसेस हैं. बट टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज हो रही है, तो आपको ये सब चीजें बीच बीच में करनी पड़ेंगी, बिकॉज एवरी ईयर यू नीड टू एटलीस्ट ऐड 2 टेक्नोलॉजीज और courses in your program or in your career, so that you will be able to make it big. Because once you are, when you reach 10 to 12 lakhs, तो जब 10, 12 पे पहुंच जाते हैं ना हम लोग, तो स्टक हो जाते हैं. उसके बाद क्या करें? बिकॉज राइट नाउ में, ट्रस्ट मी, मुझे पता है कि बहुत लोग 10, 12 से ऊपर नहीं जा पा रहे हैं. कितने लोग हैं? यस करो चैट में. Like, you feel like you need to learn a lot if you know CCNA, CCNP, or maybe little bit of firewall. How many of you think that going more than 10 lakhs is a challenge for you? किनको लग रहा है 10 लाख से ज्यादा जाना मुझे टफ लग रहा है? Okay, Darshan is thinking the same way. Okay. कोई नहीं चेक करा तुम्हारी प्रोफाइल, तुम्हारा 10 का पैकेज है. ओके, तुम ऑनेस्ट आंसर दे सकते हो. ओके, तो अभी मुझे दिख रहे हैं 3, 4 लोग यहाँ पे. दर्शन, अभी, विकास, संदीप. ओके, बिकॉज क्या है ना, ये वाली फील्ड है ना, धीरे 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 कम होती जाएगी, और अगले 5, 6 साल में सीसीएनए, सीसीएनपी, फायरवॉल इज लाइक द बेस. ओके, जैसे फ्रेशर को 3 लाख मिलता है ना, तो वैसे सीसीएनपी, सीसीएनए, सीसीएनपी, फायरवॉल वालों को 3, 4 लाख ही मिलने वाला है. शायद 5 भी मिल जाए, इतना भी नीचे नहीं गिरूंगा मैं. So what you need to learn, once you already know CCNA, CCNP, firewall, okay, if you do not know these things, first of all, try to learn and grow, revise all your skills. Okay. खान, मैं करता हूं आपका रिप्लाई, जस्ट होल्ड ऑन. ओके, सो आपको अगर इनमें से कुछ भी नहीं आता, पहला तो ये कंप्लीट करो. दिस इज द फाउंडेशन टुडे. दिस इज द फाउंडेशन ऑफ नेटवर्क इंजीनियर. लेट मी राइट हियर, लिख लो इसको. ये मैं बता रहा हूं कि ये चीज जब तक आपकी स्ट्रॉन्ग, कोई भी एक फायरवॉल, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट विच फायरवॉल, यू कैन टेक एनी फायरवॉल लाइक Palo Alto, चेक पॉइंट, F5 इज नॉट अ फायरवॉल, Palo Alto, चेक पॉइंट और FortiGate. कोई भी एक फायरवॉल कर लो. ओके, जस्ट लर्न एनी वन फायरवॉल. Yes, Azaz, you can join my NRC batch. Okay, but after 1 month, because I'm taking CCNA, CCNP. I want to give teach N plus N, which course is better for me? Okay. Net Pro Academy. You can start with the CCNA. N plus is not good in India. People directly learn CCNA. इंडिया वाले तेज हैं. एक नेटवर्क प्लस को कोई नहीं पूछता इंडिया में, सीधा CCNA करते हैं हम तो. ओके, नेटवर्क प्लस तो फ्री में मिल जाता है अपने को, बिकॉज हम CCNA में पढ़ाते हैं नेटवर्क प्लस के टॉपिक्स. Okay, so this 5 days course, like, I am giving you all, okay, in this, so these 5 days will help you to cover your network plus topics. तो network plus आपका इसी 100 रुपए में cover हो रहा है. लो, those who want to enroll for this, just click here and enroll for this program. And we are talking about here my big program, which I'm going to start on 19. Okay, so yeah, so this is the foundation of network engineer. यस, शुभम बोल रहा है कि सर एक ऑनेस्टली बात बताऊं, अब ये मैंने नहीं कमेंट करवाया पैसे देके इस शुभम को। सो विद इन 3 years ही गॉट 12 lakhs। ट्रस्ट मी, जो लोगों ने 3 साल पहले 4 साल पहले मेरे से कोर्सेज कर ली है नेटवर्किंग से, वो 3-4 साल के अंदर आज 15-15 20-20 के पैकेज पे भी बैठे हैं बैंगलोर में। और अगर आप चाहते हो इन लोगों से इंटरव्यू करें, तो अगले 1 महीने में ऐसे मैं 10 लोगों के इंटरव्यू यूट्यूब पे डाल सकता हूँ। बोलो, चाहते हो डालें मोटिवेशन के लिए तुम्हारी? 3-4 साल के अंदर अंदर ये 15 से 20 लाख के पैकेज पे पहुंचे हुए हैं। और बिकॉज इन्होंने फ्रेशर नेटवर्किंग से डायरेक्टली नेटवर्किंग को स्टार्ट किया था। ओके, तो इवन मैं इंटरव्यू करवा दूंगा, इतना मैं कर सकता हूं। और ठीक है, सो विल बी गोइंग टू टेक द इंटरव्यूज ऑफ दोज गाइज, दोज हु ऑलरेडी अचीव लाइक 15 to 20 lakhs। ठीक है, चलो एक टारगेट लेते हैं, जिन लोगों का भी 15 लाख से ऊपर का पैकेज है और लेस देन 5 year एक्सपीरियंस है, और जो मेरे स्टूडेंट ऑलरेडी हैं, वो कांटेक्ट करो मुझे। लेट्स लेट्स मोटिवेट पीपल, लेट्स मोटिवेट पीपल सो दैट दे कैन ऑल्सो डू वंडर्स इन देयर लाइफ। ओके, या अनुज आप आ सकते हो अगर आपको। देखो, ये 100 रुपए वाला जो कोर्स मैं दे रहा हूं ना, 100 दिस नेटवर्क फंडामेंटल, ट्राई टू वॉच दिस कोर्स एंड अंडरस्टैंड। इफ यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, देन डेफिनेटली स्टार्ट योर करियर। ओके, एटलीस्ट यू नीड, सी मुझे ऐसा लगता है आज की डेट में इंडिया में ना, पढ़ा तो बहुत लोग रहे हैं, गाइडेंस कोई नहीं दे रहा यार। गाइडेंस के बिना कैसे करेंगे लोग? आप सोचो, लाइक मिलियंस ऑफ पीपल आर स्टिल प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर दैट जॉब, दैट इज आईएएस। इतने लोग आईएएस नहीं बनेंगे, स्टिल दे आर लर्निंग, दे आर स्टिल प्रिपेयरिंग, दे आर spending a lot of money, like 7 years 8 years they prepare for IAS, because they do not have proper guidance. Okay, because everyone will not become IAS officer, I don't know, definitely we should respect their courage, they waste a lot of time. ओके, बट अगर इंडिया में गाइडेंस अच्छे से हो जाए, और मेरा एक ये है, लाइक व्हाट इज द विजन, लाइक पीपल those who are actually preparing for government exams, okay, at least when they prepare for IAS, at least with IAS they can learn some basic IT, yes or no? है ना? अगर I basic IT, suppose they learn Linux, okay, if they can prepare for IAS, why they do not learn Linux? Because once they do not achieve IAS, suppose 2-3 साल में IAS नहीं करा, तो Linux का कोई तो जॉब कर लेंगे वो, right? So this is what we are trying to build. We will try to connect with government, we will try to check, even we need to spend a lot on, like, we will definitely connect with these guys, those who wasting their time in government jobs and still they are not getting. Okay, I think प्राइवेट में यार अभी भी बहुत दम है, 80% तो लोग इंडिया में प्राइवेट जॉब से ही खा रहे हैं। ओके, तो 20% के चक्कर में 80% जनता अपना कटवा रही है। क्या बोलूंगा मैं? एक अलग चैनल खोलेंगे इसके लिए, क्या बोलते हो? Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Those who want to join my batch, okay, directly, those who already have network fundamental knowledge. Okay, so there is a WhatsApp number on the YouTube live chat. Okay, you can see my video, and there is a WhatsApp. You can click here. Okay, make sure you check the green tick with networkings and click on that, and you will be able to chat with my team, and they will guide you. And also, okay, you can check with the team only if you want to get lab access. Okay, सर मेरे को 5 साल का गैप है, क्या मैं आपका कोर्स ज्वाइन कर सकता हूँ? यार 5 का है तो नेटवर्क में है तो कर सकते हो। ओके, सर अगर सीसीए करें तो एनुअल पैकेज, यार पैकेज के पीछे मत भागो भाई, नॉलेज के पीछे भागो, पैकेज अपने आप आ जाएगा। मजाक नहीं कर रहा है ये, तुम कहोगे 3 इडियट्स का डायलॉग चिपका रहा हूं मैं। ओके, फोकस ऑन योर स्किल्स, डू नॉट रश फॉर द पैकेजेस। बिकॉज जितना ज्यादा पैकेज के पीछे भागोगे आप कोई ना कोई गलती करोगे। ओके, शायद आप कोई छोटी कंपनी ज्वाइन कर लो और उसको फिर वो तुम्हें फायर कर दें। डू नॉट रश फॉर मनी, जस्ट फोकस ऑन योर स्किल्स एंड स्लोली स्लोली ट्रांजिशन इनटू वेरी गुड कंपनी। ओके, सीसीएनए सीसीएनपी फायरवॉल कब स्टार्ट हो रहा है? शाम 19 से हो रहा है। सीसीएनए सीसीएनपी मैं पढ़ाऊंगा और फायरवॉल कोई और टीचर पढ़ा रहे हैं। ओके, तो इस प्रोग्राम को देखो आपके पास दो ऑप्शन है। या तो आप मेरा बैच ले लो सीसीएनए सीसीएनपी और बाद में फायरवॉल कर लेना। ओके, ज्वाइन द सीसीएनए सीसीएनपी एंड आरसी एंड डू द फायरवॉल लेटर ऑन। और you have another option, you go directly with CCNA, CCNP and firewall. Okay, so both options are available. Ixia, Sprint, TCP. Yeah, Ixia I'm trying to get Shubham Suresh. So I worked on Ixia. Basically, it's like what we call performance kind of tool. I remember we need to in this tool we need to create BGP routes. Okay, so I worked on Ixia on Juniper networks. I know how to what we call Ixia में ये होता था ना क्या, आप सिमुलेट कर सकते हो। तो बेसिकली सिमुलेट फॉर टेस्टिंग बेसिकली Ixia, right? I'm looking for the demo because it's paid software. Okay, I hope if we get a time we will try to add Ixia. Yeah, traffic generator. Yeah, I do. So there is a Ostinato something free also. नमन, मैंने क्या मैसेज पढ़ना है आपका? खान पूछ रहे हैं क्या मुझे दिक्कत होगी सीसीएनए करने में? मुझे नहीं पता भाई, कैसे बताऊं? अगर आपको मेरी लैंग्वेज समझ आ रही है तो नहीं होगी। अगर मेरी लैंग्वेज में आपको इशू लग रहा है, इवन इफ इट इज इंग्लिश, इफ यू फील लाइक यू आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, okay, please share your WhatsApp number. Azaz, I am sharing my team WhatsApp number. Okay, and if you are not happy with their guidance, you can ask them to arrange maybe a call with me if I get a time. Thank you, Naman. I completed 1 year diploma network admin. Please kindly share a career path. नमन, सबसे पहले तो ग्रेजुएशन करो। डिप्लोमा की इंडिया में कोई वैल्यू नहीं है। ठीक है, बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज आपको नहीं लेंगी, रिजेक्ट कर देंगे अगर आप डिग्री नहीं करोगे। Okay, sir, you have a course of VPL as CVPN. Yes, Shubham, we have, that is a service provider. Okay, we have a service CCNP SP core where we already covered segment routing. We have covered EVPN, VPLS, all these things. So live course is not available for this, but yes, either you can join all access pass of networkings or you can also buy just SP core videos as well. महेश, मैं नेटवर्किंग में नया हूं, कहां से शुरू करें वीडियोस? महेश, अगर आप नए हो तो पहले तो आप यूट्यूब में ही देख लो थोड़े। ओके, तो पहले आप यूट्यूब में देखो 2-4 दिन, उसके बाद लगे तो आप लाइव कोर्स ले लेना। संतु, व्हाट इज द करियर पाथ ऑफ साइबर सिक्योरिटी? इट्स टू लेट टू एक्सप्लेन साइबर सिक्योरिटी, बट साइबर सिक्योरिटी इज सो बिग. Okay, so cyber security career roadmap is this. Are you able to understand? Let me know. This is the career roadmap of cyber security. Networking also is a part of cyber security only. That's called network security. All the green icons, what do you see? All these icons are for network. So you can see this is like CCNA. Okay, you can see CCNA. So this is network security domain. There is a security architecture and engineering, asset as security, security and risk management. All networking is also a part of cyber security, by the way, guys. Networking. Yeah, Shubham, thank you. Yeah, I remember your LinkedIn message. I remember you. Okay, classes will be live. Yes, Harshmohan, classes will be live. बीकॉम स्टूडेंट कर सकते हैं सीसीएनए? कर सकते हो, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, बट आईटी का आपको समझ आती हैं चीजें? अगर मैं बोलूं कि 4 कंप्यूटर स्विच से जोड़ रहे हैं हम, पता है आपको, मतलब ऐसी लैंग्वेज समझ आएगी तो आप कर सकते हो। ओके, इफ यू आर गुड इन आईटी बेसिक्स, आपको पता है कंप्यूटर रैम रोम क्या होता है, तो आप कर सकते हो, बट टाइम लगेगा। If you are not from IT, it will like IT guys will learn in 2 months. Maybe you will learn in 3 4 months. That's the only difference. I'm also from Nepal. Nepali students are studying networking, so your teaching style is unique. Thank you, Bhakta. I have like four guys from Nepal in my office. Okay, we like I try to learn Nepali also sometimes from them. Okay, so is there any option for CCNA only from? No, Krishna, you can get only like if you want, like you can get my videos for CCNA because CCNA is like a normal course. Why don't I only teach CCNA? Because I think giving half knowledge is not my forte. Okay, because CCNA is very basic certification. I really want when I teach OSPF, तो मुझे OSPF को पूरे डिटेल में पढ़ाना है. So that's the reason I combined my NE, NP and RC. Okay, you will definitely love it if you join. After a year gap, can we fresh start with the career as a break? Yeah, definitely, Hardik. Sir, please guide me. I have 5 year experience in support and aviation sector. I want to switch full time career in networking. ओके सो अभी जो लोगों के क्वेश्चन रह गए हैं ना तो आप ये व्हाट्सएप करके मेरी टीम से डिस्कस कर सकते हो कि वो भी मेरे ही सिखाए हुए लोग हैं ओके बिकॉज वी गाइड देम हाउ टू गाइड पीपल ओके मोस्टली लाइक एवरी वीक आई टेक देयर 2 hours 3 hour session how to give correct guidance to the students okay so you can connect with my team we have around 50 guys okay so they will guide you. Okay, guys. So thank you very much. You guys can discuss further with the team. And those who want to see how we teach, you can join the network fundamental course. The link already added in the description if you want to get into basic network fundamentals only. Okay. So thank you all for joining this and get ready for 19th November. So जो लोग नहीं भी ज्वाइन करे 9:30 को आओ और देखो कि क्लास कैसे होती है और थोड़ा अगर लगे कि अच्छा है देन डेफिनेटली गेट इनटू दिस प्रोग्राम दैट इज CCNA CCNP एंड RC एक्चुअली 4 5 महीने पढ़ाने तो ऑब्वियसली बहुत मेहनत लगती है बहुत एफर्ट्स लगते हैं बहुत नोट्स मटेरियल लैब्स बहुत सारी चीजें का कॉम्बिनेशन होता है ओके सो थैंक यू ऑल बाय बाय अब्दुल आप बात कर सकते हो वी विल गिव यू सर्विस प्रोवाइडर लैब ओके you will be able to get into VXLAN EVPN okay you can try it out thanks bhai you giving valuable time thanks Kamal sir I started learning from and right now I'm working in Wipro thanks Bikash okay chalo ji bye bye good night thank you एक जाने वाली वीडियो लगाते हैं ओके लेट्स प्ले